Hello and welcome to week 15. This week we're going to be looking at educational theorists. Here is the question for this week. It comes from Unit 1, Child Development. Explain how theories of development influence current practice. So what I would like you to do this week is to make a PowerPoint of an educational theorist, and I'll explain how you're going to do that. First of all, what we've got here is an overview of the main types of theory, and that will help you choose who you would like to look at. If you click on my video, it'll explain all the main types of educational theory. And if you want to look at the worksheet again after you've watched the video, it's just here. If you scroll down a bit more, we come to this section, what a good answer looks like. So I would like you to make a PowerPoint, and I would like it to have 3 slides minimum, or if you do the stretch and challenge, it's going to have 6 slides. So everybody needs to do at least 3 slides on their PowerPoint. Slide number 1, a profile of your educational theorist and the different people who have influenced them. Slide number 2, you need to explain the educational theory that you have chosen. And slide number 3, this is the important one because this is the question. Set out how that theory that you've chosen to look at is used nowadays in schools. If you want to really get into this, you could do 3 more slides for stretch and challenge. You could criticize the theorist and their theory. Who has come after them and what have they said about the different theorists? You could also put in a quote from a website or a video, and you could compare your theorist that you've chosen to other theorists or theories. How does Skinner compare to Piaget, for example? To help you with this, I've done lots of searching the internet already, so you really don't need to spend any time searching the internet. What you do need to do is just look at the things that I've set out for you here. So, for example, there's an excellent website here called Simply Psychology. If we click on this, we'll be able to see what it looks like. Look at this amazing mind map. Here we've got a whole set of different educational theorists and which school of thought they belong to, and a little outline of what their theory is. But if you click on one of these, it'll take you to lots more information. It's really where I got all my ideas from for my overview up here. But in case that's not enough, I've put some different articles and pages from this book. I've put a link here to this book in the college e-library. I'm not sure if it'll work for you. It works for me. Try it and see. There's the mind map again. And then down here, I've put some little fun videos that you might enjoy watching. So here we've got the Big Bang Theory. I don't know if you're a fan of this show. And here is Sheldon explaining Skinner. Or there's a nice video here about the self-fulfilling prophecy. That's Merton's ideas. Goes very fast and might be some rude words in this one. This is a typical child on Piaget's experiments. Quite interesting. Oh, I think we've looked at this in college already. The Bobo doll experiment and adults as role models. And then here, this one's very interesting about adults as role models, just a little advert to make you really think. If you want a bit more stretch and challenge, there's even more things for you to have a look at down here. Some interesting criticism if you're going to do the stretch and challenges of Vygotsky and the zone of proximal development. Okay, so which educational theorist are you going to choose? Well, I would like you, please, to choose for your first educational theorist, your first one, somebody from this worksheet. Let's just have a look. So you could choose Skinner, Piaget, Vygotsky, yeah, maybe Brunner, Freud or Erikson, Maslow, Bandura or Merton. And then I would like you to choose a second theorist. So you've actually got to make 2 PowerPoints because your second theorist, it says here, explain how theories of development influence current practice. You could put them all into one PowerPoint and just make one with 2 different people and compare them. Or if it's easier, you could do 2 separate PowerPoints. And your second theorist could be anybody you like. So you might want to go to the Learning Theory website and pick anybody. Surprise me, pick someone I've never even heard of and tell me all about them. The important thing to remember is, how is this person's theory put into practice in school? You might like to choose, I noticed, Illich, and his theory is about deschooling society, and it says schooling is damaging to education. Wonder how that's put into practice. Okay, so what I'm asking from you, please, is 2 PowerPoint presentations, or you could do 1 PowerPoint presentation with 2 separate theorists. So you're going to have to do this little section here twice. Profile of each person, explain their theory each time, and then say how each of your 2 different theorists are used in school. Just to summarise, you're going to choose 1 theorist who's mentioned on this worksheet, and your second one, you're going to choose somebody from the whole amazing mind map of educational theorists. So send me your work and I'll let you know if it makes sense.